I was 10 when they killed my father. My sister was only 17. She died of forced labor. Another sister, her husband and her 4 children were killed because her and her husband were university lecturer. My brother was separated from his family and killed. My sister's son, who is born during the Khmer Rouge regime, lost his father when he was only 1 year. I lost 35 family members and close relatives in 3 years, 8 months and 20 days. They were never access to the fair trial.
Today, we want to shed light on the question if justice has finally come to Cambodia, or if the judgment was too little and too late.
The chamber in the verdict came down with a lifelong imprisonment for both the accused for crimes against humanity. The most part of the judgment revolved around the expulsion of the population from Phnom Penh in the beginning days of the Khmer Rouge regime in 1975.
ហើយទន្ទឹមនឹងនោះដែរយើងឃើញថាតកតងទៅនឹងការកាត់ទោសមួយជីវិតនោះមានន័យថាជនរងគ្រោះគាត់មានអារម្មណ៍ពេញចិត្តណាស់ទៅហើយប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលគាត់គិតថាវាជាតម្រូវការចាំបាច់និងជាភាពចង់បានរបស់គាត់មួយទៀតគឺការពិតដែលចេញពីមាត់ជនប្រព្រឹត្តដែលជាអ្នកមេដឹកនាំជាន់ខ្ពស់នៅក្នុងរបបខ្មែរក្រហមព្រោះអារម្មណ៍របស់គាត់នៅតែមានភាពមិនសប្បាយចិត្តខ្លះៗដោយសារការពិតមិនត្រូវបានទម្លាយចេញពីមាត់អ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងនៅសម័យនោះ
The two accused are facing very, very serious charges, and they have a right to basically have a chance to face these charges, to challenge these charges, and try to prove their innocence regarding these charges.
Impunity is one of the greatest curses in any society where it is prevalent. The ECCC, through its mere existence and through its rulings, delivers that message loudly and clearly. What we did not see, unfortunately, was the reaction of the Cambodian people who watched the event on TV all over the country. No doubt the reactions must have been very mixed.
ជាចុងក្រោយគឺសូមឲ្យសំណុំរឿង002យើងសង្ឃឹមថាអបតកនឹងដំណើរការបានឆាប់ចាហើយជាពិសេសនៅក្នុងសំណងពាក់ព័ន្ធសំណងសំណុំរឿង002ចាយើងសង្ឃឹមថាអបតកហើយនឹងអង្គការជាតិទាំងអន្តរជាតិយើងនឹងមានការកែប្រែនៅក្នុងច្បាប់វិធានផ្ទៃក្នុងមួយចំនួនពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងបញ្ហាសំណងចាតាមគំនិតយោបល់របស់ដើមបណ្ដឹងក៏ដូចជាជនរងគ្រោះទាំងអស់ដែលគាត់ឯកភាពសូមទាមទារបញ្ហាសំណងបុគ្គលព្រោះសំណងបុគ្គលជាសំណងមួយដែលថាអាចធ្វើឲ្យគាត់សះជាផ្លូវចិត្តបានមួយចំនួនធំចាពិតមែនតែសារក្រមបានដាក់ទោសជនជាប់ចោទអស់មួយជីវិតមែនប៉ុន្តែអានេះជាផ្នែកទណ្ឌកម្មចាទណ្ឌកម្មគឺបានមួយកម្រិតពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងផ្លូវចិត្តគឺគាត់អត់មានទាន់ការសះជាផ្លូវចិត្តទេនឹងហើយគាត់សុំទាមទារសំណងផ្លូវចិត្តសំណងផ្លូវចិត្តគឺសំណងបុគ្គលគឺជាសំណងមួយសំខាន់បំផុតសម្រាប់ក្នុងការផ្សះផ្សាផ្លូវចិត្តរបស់គាត់ឲ្យមានការសះជា
When the people who get traumatized in the Khmer Rouge time, the way of educate to the children is like a control because they fear of the suffering. Even current situation of the country, they don't allow the children to join any demonstration because the previous suffering enough. So they could not empower young people to learn about the new thing of the world. That is a consequence of the Khmer Rouge.
The legacy of the KRT tribunal will depend on what we will learn from what we will do from now on, the reconciliation, not so much on the verdict. I think it's important, but I think there has to be more. that has to be done to bring us to reconciliation. And reconciliation has to start with understanding of what happened.
And one thing I'd like to say about reconciliation is that it's not necessarily about forgiveness. And I think that's a very difficult and complicated term for us to think about. And I certainly wouldn't want us to be thinking that for reconciliation you need to have forgiveness, as for a lot of people that will never ever be possible nor right for them.
This is a very important judgment. It is, I think, a just outcome for those who are gone and for those who remain. As a prosecutor, one takes joy in the proper application of the law. One does not feel pleasure or pain from these kind of judgments. But I know that there are many, many millions in the country who may feel pleasure, who may feel pain, who may feel both.
The tribunal took so long that it's really creating a lot of people to lose hope whether it has really bring justice to the victims. And we still have ways to go, but I think it's going to be a very rocky road with our self that has to be, I think, to make assurance that things will not happen again, it has to come from Cambodian itself, ourselves.